guys, a lot of energy from the coaching staff, not just the players, but a lot of flying around, learning our jobs, trying to get better.
And then speaking of learning your jobs, obviously Coach Heatherman, being a new DC, just how do you adjust to the defense? What are your thoughts of it?
Coach Heatherman, he's a great coach. A lot of his stuff he brought from Minnesota. We're just trying to watch as much film as possible as we can, continue to grow and get better.
What have you noticed about him? Just not even like the personnel or like the defense itself, but just him as like a coach and how he coaches and what his personality like.
He just focuses a lot on detail and a lot on urgency and a lot on being a team, being together. So I feel like that'll help us come this fall and later on in the season.
How big is he on communication and talking amongst yourselves?
And that's another thing too. He's very big on communication. We come out here and he's expecting it from out the jump, from walkthrough to the end of practice. So he's always harping on communication all throughout practice and even in the film.
What are some of the things that you've been working on to improve your own game this spring?
Just working on my body from that standpoint. Continue to get bigger, faster, and stronger. Just know the defense inside and out, and just be a leader. A veteran guy who just want to make the guys around me better.
And you and Wesley, the older guys in the linebacker room, with Kiko now going to the NFL, just how have you guys tried to step up and kind of lead the rest of the guys in the room?
From Kiko leaving, he was a great leader last year. He's still around the building every day. He's coaching us from on the sideline. He set the standard, so now we have to follow and make the standard better.
You mentioned you wanted to improve your body. In what way have you seen changes in that regard?
I've seen changes a lot. Like since I got to Miami, I've gotten stronger and I've gotten faster. I've gotten faster. I'm just working on my body, like trimming down a little bit, being able to move more swiftly, more smoothly.
What linebacker spots do they have you working at?
I'm working at both Mike and Will. I feel like that'll help me learn in both positions, so I could help coach the Wills or help coach the Mike.
Popo, when he was healthy last year, had some really good moments in the field. How have you seen him grow and build on what he did last year?
Popo, he has a lot of potential. His ceiling is very high. He wants to get better. He wants to control the defense. He wants to be the guy. So Popo, he's continued to grow. He's back from his injury. He's continued to got his body right. He just continued to keep getting better.
What about the younger guys like Darius Hayes and Kelvin Wiley?
Those guys too have a lot of potential. Darius Hayes, he loves to learn, and also with the two new freshmen who came in with Kevin and EJ, those guys just always want to watch film. I never had young guys that just want to watch film all day, every day. But those guys, they want to get better. When they mess up, they want to ask like, what can I do to get better? What can I do to fix what I did? So they just keep growing, keep progressing.
How do they show like that they're eager to watch film? Are they just like in the film room all the time? Or are they like turning off whatever they're watching to put on film?
Yeah, they just want to watch film. They asking when are we watching film? This play I had on yesterday. What can I do to help? And they just care. You can just tell they care. They know the standard. They're trying to continue to elevate.
From one aspect of the linebackers in this defense, do you feel like it's been simplified compared to last year's defense?
I feel like it's a lot the same as last year. Coach Heatherman, he puts a lot on the linebackers as far as communicating. So he looks to us to get everybody else engaged, have urgency with everybody else, and have us make the calls.
And last year was more safeties.
It was more a little bit of both, but now it's like more the linebacker driven. It's like we make the calls.
So how do you see your role evolving? Like, what would you like your role to be on this team come September?
I want to be a leader of this team. I want to set the standard to where younger guys that come in from whenever I leave or years from now, that's the standard. That's where I want to continue to grow, and I just improve my overall game, just be the best person I can be.
And we just talked to Alex Bellman. What have you seen from him and the other linebackers when you run against them? Tight ends.
Those guys, they're new, but they want to get better. You can tell it's new for them, but they're still getting after it, being physical. Those guys are blocking after the player's over with, getting after it. Those guys run good routes. Their coaches are always on them about the details, small details, so I feel like that'll do nothing but help.
How difficult is Elijah Lawson to cover?
He's a man amongst boys. He's big, he's strong, he's fast. He can play running back, he can play slot, he can play receiver. He can be at number one. He can just do so many different things, and he knows how to control his body. So whenever he runs routes, think you're going one way, but he's really trying to set you up to go another way. So.
Anything else for Jaylin?
Who would you say is the vocal leader of this linebacker room?
I feel like we all play a part in that. As far as me, Wes, Popo, we all just try to set the tone every day. That could be running on and off the field. That could be getting everybody on point. I just feel like everybody plays a role in that. We all want to get everybody better. And we know that Coach Hederman coached the linebacker, so we have to.
Thank you.